Coming to you from overseas, Sammy? Well, kind of. Not really.
Tell the people where you're going, Parker. You got a sick trip planned, man.
Well, when this episode's released, I will be traveling and exploring the beautiful country of Morocco. Jessica and I, JJ and I, did 3 days in Italy and now are mid-trip in Morocco exploring. We're going to like 8 different cities: Marrakesh, Casablanca, Fez, Chefchaouen. I may have not even pronounce that right. I guess I'll learn the pronunciations when I'm there. Then we're doing 2 nights in the desert. It's going to be an awesome experience. We've been planning it for months, so it's really cool that it's happening, and I'm just so excited for it.
I'm excited for you guys. Morocco, hot off a World Cup success story. So that place
I may honestly buy a Morocco
you should,
jersey,
man. I'm
no
sure
doubt.
They're popping off. I'll give a shout out because I know JJ is listening to this. JJ, I'm very excited for you to travel internationally on a planned trip with Parker Yablon. I have had the privilege of doing that multiple times with Miles Grossman and Noah Schiff, and everyone on that trip had a role. And so you will understand soon, having traveled with him internationally, what Parker's role is. And I'm excited for you to report back to me on how well he does. He's pretty damn good at it, I will say.
Yeah, well, we're going to have a guide, so maybe the guide is going to fulfill a lot of that role.
Wow.
But we'll see.
Right.
Yeah, my guy Youssef. It's going to be great.
Youssef.
I'm
love
excited.
I'm excited for you. I think I'm excited and I'm jealous because I need to take a international trip.
I'm just ready for the culture shock. I'm like, you
love that. We live.
I'm
for
not
that,
gonna have. I remember my feeling of culture shock landing in Barcelona. Then I remember that feeling of culture shock when we landed in Shanghai in China, and that like blew me away. And it was like so uncomfortable, weird, little anxiety, but excitement. And I'm excited for that because I feel like Morocco is going to bring it.
It's going to bring it, man.
Very different culture. Different type of people, just everything in general, way of life. So
you're going to have such a wonderful time. I cannot wait to hear some of the lessons you learned, the introspective stories that you have from the desert.
I'm bringing a notebook and I'm going to write.
Of course you are.
I'm going to write. I'm going to reflect on my life. Literally, I'm not kidding. It's the end of the year, but also I'm not going to be using my phone like I told you. So if you, Elevation Nation, want to get in contact with me, good luck, because it's not happening. Because I'm literally turning my phone off. I'll only be using it for pictures. No Wi-Fi, no internet. And I'm actually really excited for that because I feel like my whole life is in front of screens, and to be able to disconnect and feel like a human, a natural human, just exploring. And I just want to be present, It's going to be challenging.
It's going to be very challenging. But I'm excited for you. I think that detox is going to be wonderful. It reminds me of one of our friends, elevator number 35, Hayden Humphrey, went out into the woods and detoxed on like a camping trip for a week or something without his phone and said he felt awesome afterwards. So I hope that you're able to do the same. I'm excited to see pictures and hear stories from the trip. I'm jealous that you wanted to go with JJ and not me, but that's okay. I totally understand. She's definitely better looking than I am. And so I'm excited for you too. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful trip. You deserve it. But
I don't pick, people I travel with based on their looks is what you're telling me. Like, obviously JJ's beautiful, but we have more than just that, Sam.
Well, then I am even more upset that I was not chosen to tag along as a third wheel.
Yes,
but
fair enough. Well, maybe now that you got a promotion that you can afford to travel outside of the state of, the District of Columbia.
Perhaps, maybe, but it's 2022. It's coming to an end. This is our final episode of 2022.
Crazy.
Absolutely crazy. So we want to recap, talk a little bit about some of the amazing things that have happened. I mean, at this point, we are on episode number
This is 196. This is 198.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, I'm off one. That's crazy. 198. 198 episodes. 198 conversations. But what's cool and what I've been most excited about for our progress from Elevation Nation is more than just, the first year we had awesome conversations, and we, of course, continued that to next year, this year, 2022. But what I'm most excited about that we've done is we've started to finally build this amazing community, this incredible group of elevators, young people who are out there conquering the real world. And we've done more than just build this community in our heads. We've built it physically, in person, virtually, by connecting people. We have so much more in store to be able to empower connections, empower conversations amongst elevators across our entire community. And I'm so excited for the progress we've made and the progress that we will have in 2023, which, by the way, sounds like a fake year.
Kobe year.
2023?
Sorry, Michael Jordan year, not Kobe.
Sounds
Jordan
so
year.
fake. Yeah, Jordan.
It's crazy. Yeah. I just want to say that, like, this year, I mean, Sam, you and I have talked about this multiple times, but personally, outside the podcast too, this year was very big for me. Looking back, and when I think I've never elevated more than this year, and I'm still in the same job. I still have the same role that I did in 2022. Still in the same project. I'm still in New York, but with all those constants, I felt like me as a person, knowing more about myself, what I want out of life, how I want to spend my time, the things I want to do, and my perspective on things has changed more than it ever has. And I think I'm better off because of it. I'm happier because of it. And I'm really excited about what 2023 is going to come because of a lot of what I've learned. Sam, this year was I had a very introspective year. And so I just look back and I'm grateful and I'm thankful. I'm thankful for my health. I'm thankful for what we've been able to do and where we've been able to go, and to be able to have conversations every week about important topics that young adults are going through, but then also meeting some incredible people. I mean, I'm looking at this list of people we've spoken to in the last year: mindfulness gurus, TikTok famous people, people who are in the Olympics, entrepreneurs, people who went on Shark Tank. I mean, people who are helping others figure out their path, counselors. Oh my God, the list goes on and on. Podcasters, health gurus. I mean, I'm looking at this list, and it's really cool to see all these amazing people that we've met. Comedians, wow, like musicians, rappers, coffee makers, or like just everything in between. Honestly, I never thought we would be here, and it's just really cool to think back on what 2022 brought, and yet we're still doing this thing in Elevation Nation. We're doing it with you, more importantly, and that's what's exciting, because 2023, Sam and I have even more elevated plans for Elevation Nation, for ourselves, and just for the community. I think it's pretty cool.
Absolutely. It's been crazy to look back and reflect on who we've spoken with. It's exciting to know where we're going with Elevation Nation. But I want to bring up something that, Parker, you wrote in a note to me yesterday, which was super impactful and meaningful, and obviously very special about our friendship. Is we get deep and introspective with each other all the time, but sometimes we do it so often that we become a little bit numb to it, right? Parker and I saying how much we love each other and appreciate each other and all the cool conversations and deep thoughts that we have. We did that every week, twice a week with each other. And so sometimes we get a little numb. And Parker sent me a really nice note at the end of 2022 here, just recapping on our friendship and how far we've gone. And I just want to bring that up and highlight that, because we've gone through a hell of a lot together, man. We started our jobs together. We finished college together. We started a company together. We've grown the company together. We've excelled at our jobs together. We've moved cities. And it's cool because, obviously there are a lot of constants with that. But the one constant, Parks, that we've had that you highlighted was we had each other throughout the whole thing. And it's been very, very special to watch both of us grow and elevate each other, hold each other accountable, elevate each other while elevating ourselves. And so I don't want to forget that.
I
this has been a
that.
journey of of both of us together growing. And 2022 has just been another 365 days that we've been able to elevate what we do for each other and for our community. And so I'm super grateful to have you along this ride with me, because it would suck alone. And so I'm grateful we have each other.
Well, you wouldn't be able to do it alone, is what I've come
Certainly
to.
Certainly
yeah. So, no, I appreciate that. And sometimes the written word is a better way to explain how you feel or how you think about something. And yeah, I mean, Elevation Nation, it's crazy to think. Sam and I started Elevation Nation in 2019. No, sorry, February of 2020. I lied.
Technically.
The idea of Elevation Nation came about in February 2020, but we had been doing the baby steps beforehand. Now we're rolling into 2023. That's 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. That's 4 years. Obviously, it's less than 4 years, but the amount of time we've been doing it, 4 years, right? 4 different years. We're still going, and we've made no money, but it's not about money. We know that. But we're all about bringing together a nation of incredible young adults who are conquering the real world. So we want you to be along with the ride. We want you to ask us questions, reach out. We want to help any way, shape, or form. We can connect you with people in the nation, people who are excited about what they're doing right now, but also excited about helping others. So we're pumped. We got some awesome conversations coming in 2023 with some incredible people. In-person events are coming. We got newsletters. Sam and I are doing a massive speaking engagement that we locked up, which we're pumped about. Like, that is so cool. It's so exciting. That's a dream of ours for a long time. And 2023 is going to be, it's the Jordan year, but it's the year that we take Elevation Nation even to the next floor. Get it? Don't know. Elevator, all that type of stuff.
Love it. It's incredible. All right. Time to
I got elevator shout-outs. I'm going to start with the elevator shout-out.
Oh, you want to start?
I'm starting with elevator. It's the end of the year. I'm not just going to call one person. Elevator, I call him number 0. I'm giving him a shout-out. Sam Panitch. I guess he's 0A. I'm 0B. But Sam Panitch got promoted to manager at EY. It was a fast-track promotion, too. He got promoted before he was supposed to because he's doing such incredible work at EY and the digital EY studio. And I just am very proud and happy to see his accomplishments be recognized by the firm. And there's no one else that I could say deserves it more than Sammy. When we first started orientation back in 2018 together, I had a whole lot of imposter syndrome walking around looking at guys like Sam who were ready, polished by the business school, ready to conquer EY and the corporate world. And, ever since that moment when I was like, he's got it. I look to Sam as my biggest mentor in the firm. And, while I have had amazing people, amazing managers, amazing mentors, Sam has been consistent in helping me grow as a consultant, a networker, a public speaker, a critical thinker, but more so a man. So, Sam, love you. Congratulations.
Don't make me cry. Thank you, Parker. I love you too.
And no, you can't say elevator 0B now because
I won't.
That would be fucking lame.
I won't. But I appreciate the shout out. Wouldn't have been able to do it without you. So, thank you very much for all that you did. My shout out is for elevator number 73. Zach Novoselsky and his company, BuzzU, they just finished compiling an incredible database for their algorithm that helps athletes figure out their value in the NIL market. They've looked at over 50,000, yeah, you heard that right, 50,000 athlete scores across 13 sports for their database. To finally finish it, they have extremely powerful data, and they're helping young people take advantage of that and be able to support themselves as a college athlete through NILs, doing some amazing work. Long overdue, if you ask me. So let's get those college athletes paid. Zach and his team are doing an amazing job to do that. So that's pretty special. Shout out Zach and BuzzU. We love those guys. It's been an amazing year, Elevation Nation. thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for giving us inspiration and ideas to help elevate ourselves, others in the community, and we hope that we've elevated you a little bit in this past year. So, until 2023, Elevation Nation, peace.